Everyone was very busy. Christmas had just passed. All the engines and people were very happy indeed. But the stormy and snowy weather caused some delays with some deliveries. Elizabeth, the vintage quarry lorry, pulled into the steamworks. She had delivered parts needed to fix Neville. Neville was still at the steamworks after the accident at the bridge on his first day. "Hi, Elizabeth," hooted Neville. "Hello, Neville. Are you still here after 13 years? "Yes, it's been so long." "Well, here's a new brake pipe," said the workman. Neville was excited. "Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Kevin. And thank you, Elizabeth." "No problem, my friend." "Anytime, Neville." "Bye, Neville." "Come on, Elizabeth," said her driver. "We must meet Thomas and the Fat Controller at the dairy." Right away and no delay now. Thomas truffed along the line, feeling very pleased with himself. He arrived at the dairy. He met Oliver. And he met Chloe, too. They were waiting for Elizabeth, too. "We're waiting for Elizabeth to arrive," said Oliver. At last, Elizabeth arrived. "Elizabeth, a storm is arriving later today. You are to deliver cream donuts and cakes to Thomas, Chloe, and Oliver. They will take them to all the stations along their branch lines," boomed the Fat Controller. "Yes, sir," said Elizabeth. She was proud. She had a very important job. "You must be on time," continued Sir Topham Hatt. "And don't dawdle," added Winston cheekily. "Now one must get back to Knapford." Elizabeth was boasting. She felt like she had a very important job indeed. "Neither of you have important jobs. All you have to do is carry on with my job. You guys are slackers," to Sir Topham Hatt. "That's why he gives me the important work." And she went over to be loaded up. While being loaded up, Elizabeth was very impatient. "Hurry up with my load now," she hooted sharply. "Calm down," whistled Oliver. "You must wait your turn and be patient," said Chloe. "Patience is a virtue," whistled Thomas. To no one in particular. Elizabeth didn't care. "Hurry up," she said. "And be quick about it." At last, she was all loaded up, and once she was given the signal, she dieseled away quickly. She hurried off to make her deliveries. She quickly made her way along the Hampstead Hollow branch line. She arrived to the Hampstead Hollow sheds. Some engines were getting ready to leave. "Hello, Dominic," she said. "Look at my splendid load." "But I don't want to look at it. I'm getting ready to go." "Yeah." "Thomas and Oliver don't have special jobs." "They may not, but we do." "Oh, I'm sure. Anyway, I have to get to the dairy," said Elizabeth. "So stop chattering with me." That made no sense at all. As Elizabeth oiled down the road, she continued boasting to everyone she met. Scruff was talking to some miniature engine, just as Elizabeth pulled up. "Hello, Mike, and Bert, and Scruff." "No one cares," said Scruff, and rolled away. "Bother that engine and those tiny ones over there, too," she said. Elizabeth, the vintage quarry trucks traveled along the road. Emily was passing by when Elizabeth saw the snowdrift. "Oh no, snow! Ah!" And she stopped so suddenly, she skidded on her brakes. Falling off the edge, she tumbled down the mountain. Elizabeth was horrified. Thomas chugged along the branch and he saw Elizabeth. "Bust my buffers, Elizabeth. What happened here?" "The road was too icy, and I fell down the mountain. Please, Thomas, will you help me?" "Of course," said Thomas, "but we must hurry. I'll go and get Harvey right away." "Harvey, Ellie is in trouble. We must help her right away." They arrived to Elizabeth's rescue. Thomas tooted his whistle just as Harvey started to pull her out. Then they heard a crumbling sound. "Snow!" cried Thomas. "Avalanche!" whistled Harvey, just as he pulled Elizabeth to safety. Snow fell everywhere. "We got the Fat Controller down at the station," said Thomas. "Bother," said Elizabeth. And as Thomas pulled her home, Elizabeth thought it was a very bad day indeed.